students, 9 to 5, good morning. I hope you all are well in this pandemic coronavirus. Please stay home, stay safe. Spend your quality time with your family member. You can give your quality time in your study also. I hope whatever homework I am giving you in maths and science, you are doing it on time, because whenever the school is going to open, I am going to ask all the homework which I am giving you. So please be sincere and do all the homework on time. Today I am going to teach you new chapter, chapter 8, force, energy and machine. So we move to force. So everyone knows that push or pull are called force. Push or pull are called force. Okay. Now force enable us to do work. Okay. Force enable us to do work. Pulling or pushing means, if I am pushing chair, then I am doing some work. If I am pulling chair, then I am doing some work. So force enable us that to work. Topic is force. For example, when we need to open or close a door, we need to push or pull. Okay, example is there. When we need to open a door, what we have to do? We have to push or we have to pull. It means we are doing work, but with the help of force. Here, if we push, it means work is done. If we pull, it means work has been done. Like pulling a block cart, that is also we are doing work. So in simple way you can say that push or pull are called force. Now however it can be used to do many things. Let us study different effects of force. Okay, so first we will read different effects of force. Effects of force. So force can move a stationary object. Stationary object means rest object. Okay, how means if a football is there, now football is kept and what that it is in a stationary place or stationary. Stationary means it is not moving and it is just kept. Now when you kick ball, then what happens? That football moves. So it shows that when you will apply a force, because here you are applying force with the help of your leg, so that is stationary football will move. So for what force can do? So force, first point, force can move a stationary object. Okay, stationary object means what? Moving object. Sorry, the object which is at stop. Secondly, force can stop a moving object also. Okay, force can, like someone is riding a bicycle and suddenly it comes on you. So what you will do? You will apply force and you will stop him. Take the other example is there, cricket ball. Have you seen cricket ball? Now when a bowler balls, what bowler do? Bowlers throws ball, and what batsman do? The batsman just hit. So force can, when you just take the other example of goalkeeper. When if I am a footballer, I will kick the ball. If I am a goalkeeper, what I will do? Whatever the moving football will be there, I will stop. So here is the force can stop a moving object. How? When a footballer kicks ball, the football was moving. Now when a goalkeeper apply its force and stops that moving football. Next, force can change the direction of a moving object. Okay, third point I am explaining, just force can change the direction of a moving object. It means, example of cricket ball only, when a bowler balls a ball, that ball is moving. Okay, now a batsman can hit that ball in any direction, the off direction, in leg direction, back side, front side. So it shows that when here what batsman has to do? Batsman has to apply force only, and he can change the direction of that coming ball towards him. Next, force can change the speed of a moving object. Force can change the speed of a moving object. It means now when you hit a when you kick a ball, it moves. When you kick the moving ball again in the direction of movement, it moves faster. Yes, when you kick the football, okay, and again that moving ball again you kick. So that football, that moving ball, it will move more faster. When you hit that kicking that football again and again, then it will move. That speed will be changed. Thus, force can change the shape and size of an object. Force can change the shape and size of an object. It means we just take the football, okay, and apply force on it. And what will happen? That football size shape will be changed. That size again you will leave that football, and what again it will come its original place. So that is known as squeezing. You just take tennis ball, apply force, squeeze it will change its shape and size. So now we will read types of force. Okay. So first we will go for gravitational force. Okay. So first we will move to gravitational force. Types of force we will read now. There is a 100 for gravitational force. So gravitational force is a non-contact force by which each object attracts another object. Okay, gravitational force means is a non-contact force, means non-contact force here by which each object attracts each other. Each object attracts another object. The strength of this force depends on the mass of the object. Okay, here we are able to walk on this surface of the earth with the help of gravitation. But on moon there is no gravitational force. So when you will go on the moon, you will fly. You will fly in there because there is no air. But on the earth there is gravitational force. So due to that gravitational force, we are able to walk. So gravitational force is a non-contact. That's right. It is a non-contact force by which each object attracts another object. Okay, it is a non-contact force. Okay, there will be no contact will be there, but by which each object attracts another object, and it is depend actually on the mass. Next we will go for electrostatic force. Electrostatic force. Now rub a plastic comb over your dry hair, okay, and then bring the comb near small pieces of paper. Okay, we have done rub the take the ruler and rub on your dry hair, and after that take some small pieces of paper and bring it. Then what will happen? That will small pieces of paper, it will stuck to that ruler. So you will see that the piece of paper will attract that it will attract. So this happens because the comb is exerting and its electrostatic force on the paper. So electrostatic force, it is a force that it is a force that a charged body can exert another charged or uncharged body. Okay, now I will move to page number. So now I will move to the lecture number 2, magnetic force.